Hi, WCA for Classic Car Clips. In this episode we go to the Wilton Wake Up car meet. We see stuff from the 80s and earlier, and hang around to the end to see the cars they wouldn't even let in the show. The stuff that they put out in the naughty step was quite spectacular. Thank you. It's too damn early on a Sunday morning. The weather's miserable and the traffic lights are stuck on red. Why are we doing this? Well, this time we're off to Wilton House for one of their breakfast meetings. Always good fun, nice informal group, themed each time. This one's the 80s and earlier, so we'll go down the M27 and see what we see. When you get to Wilton House, you go directly into the courtyard, nice central fountain with cars placed all around the edges. Let's have a look what comes in. So, your starter for 10 is an old Bristol, all liveried up, ready for the rallies. That's done a few campaigns, I'm sure. Yep. Let's see who's next. We've got, a Carrera, Ducktail. There's quite a lot of 911s in these kind of meetings. They seem popular. And, a ratted out combi. T2, sorry. Yep, it's quite an interesting thing. And, Fiat 500, another rear-engine sports car, flooring it across the courtyard here. Absolute max revs there. Yeah, alright. A little bit more modern. This is the 80s. What's that, Polo Coupe? Yeah, we got a Polo Coupe. Very nice. Well, okay, I guess. What we got next? That's not the 80s. That's Skyline. Get him out of there. He shouldn't be in there. Well, you can park out. 205 GTI 1.9. Still love them. Mate, we can go one of those off. Great cars, backwards and hedges. Yay, they're kicking out the Skyline. Too modern. Sorry, mate. Bye. You can see all the naughty stuff outside. Now that's old enough. Yeah, not 80s, but definitely old. Another one, I guess, foot to the floor across the courtyard. So here we go. Who's next? Hang on, this is going to test me. AC. Yeah, the AC Tourer. Not quite Cobra, but still interesting. And hot on the number plate and eye-searingly orange. Yeah, we like the Carrera. Another Ducktail. A lot of class and a lot of 911s. So he's pulling in parking over there. What else we got? Come on. Fast forward. Where's the next one? Yeah. Oh, God, another 911. Alright then, I'm getting bored of 911s. Let's have a look around the cars that are parked up and see what we can find. So here we have a Beetle pickup. Slightly non-standard, but quite a nice little thing. Yeah, rear tips up and reveals the engine underneath. And there you have your VW Beetle engine. Oh, another Beetle. Well, sort of. Yeah, you can see the family resemblance. Nice little things these. Always got a slight concern. Is it a genuine one or is it a chisel? But whichever. If it's a chisel speedster, so what? It's a lovely little thing. I like them. Delicate, light, small, and good to look at. I like the rear lights. Absolutely dwarfed by the Trans Am though. Big American V8. Yeah, engine so big they have to poke it through the hood. Keep it subtle. You want a big sticker on there saying 6.6. You've got to have the Firebird on the front in case you forget what it is. Yeah, that is a Firebird. Did I mention the badge on the front? Yep, Firebird. Look what I spot. A bloody Metro. That is not a classic car. It may be from the 80s, but I don't count it. That's just... Why do people bring these to the shows? Anyway, my rant over. So we got the Mini, we got a Rochdale GT, we got a Moggy, a 911, a Rover 200. Is a Rover 200 really a classic? Look, those people are clustered around the bloody Metro. Go away! After that Metro, I'll let these Fords go as classics. Yay, twin spoiler from the Pro concept and lots of plastic cladding down the side. That is 80s all over. What else we got? We got the boxy Cortina and a mid-80s Capri. Nah, something and nothing. A little TR4 with the bumped up headlights. A bit like the Frog Eye, but it's a trend in the styling. Yeah, there's the TR6. Same thing. Classic Range Rover. Many shades of white. Some bits have got body trim on, some haven't. Yeah, it's alright. I might do a review of my Range Rover, actually. Mine's not this model, it's the later one, but hey, we'll see if you like it. Look, 911. Lots of those. Big tails. The Turbo really was an icon of the 80s. Huge whale tail on the back of it. And it's got big exhaust, little exhaust, which is a bit strange. Anyway, let's have a 911 tail off. So, there you go. Whale tail. Duck tail. Wait, no tail. Well, actually, that pops up, we know. Anyway, one of those three I really like. Can you guess which one? Yep, the Carrera Ducktail. Just eye-searingly red, hot number plate, and just a beautiful little car. Yeah. Hang on, why are they getting into their car? It's tip down. This was 30 seconds after those people get into their car. I hobbled across the courtyard. Inside the museum, we've got the Alpha 8C there, looking beautiful in red. And there's Dobbin. Yeah, the 8C's wheels seem to be inspired by Dobbin's horseshoes. And 635. Anyone remember moonlighting from the 80s? Bruce Willis belting around in shark nose. Lovely cars. Really wanted one of those when I were a lad. Anyway, ooh, Series 1 E-Type and a Ferrari in the background. We'll get to them in a minute. Yeah, so nice clean lines on the BM. A lot smaller than I remember. I remember the 635 is a big car. This looks about the size of a 5 Series, maybe smaller. Series 1 E-Type, very nice. I like my E-Types, but I'm not sure if I really want to own one. Beautiful 512 Ferrari with the classic 5-spoke wheels. Subtle, elegant lines. Parked right next to, yep, Godzilla. The GTR. Real eclectic mix of cars. And this one I particularly like. 300 Gullwing. I'd love to go cruising around Europe in that. It's getting a bit dark with all the thunderstorms going on, so you can just about see a Bristol there. Little shark-nosed Ferrari pedal car. And that's all parked next to a Willis Jeep. Over here we've got the 280, and you can't really see because of the dark, but that's an S2000 Honda dolled up for the tracks. You can see the tracks laid out, graphics on the side. Yeah, carbon bonnet and a rear wing, race harnesses, the whole works. Can't really see it, it's just too dark. Next we come to the 550, and that's parked next to an Aston. Very nice pair of cars, proper Grand Cruisers. As we pan around on the front of the Aston, however, I spot a surprise. Sneaky in the background there is a pedal car. Clearly not as prized as the Sharknose one we saw earlier. Last but by no means least is this, the Invicta. At least I think it's an Invicta. Please put in comments below and correct me if I'm wrong. It's not my cup of tea, but nice enough car. By this time the rain was beginning to clear, so one last look across the mix of cars in this thing. Well worth a visit if you're ever near Salisbury. Okay, so back out. The courtyard's a river. Nice little Toyota, what's that, a GT2000? Yep, GT2000, love those rear lights, Mustang lights, and the wheels sticking out. Talking of wheels, that Renault 4 is not running on standard wheels there. As promised at the start of the show, here's a naughty step. There's that GTR, there's a Maserati, there's a Mercedes. That first one you saw was a 6 Series BM. These are cars not allowed in the show. Over the other side, McLaren, Alfa, pair of Ferraris. These not allowed in the main courtyard because they're too new. A couple of Porsches at the end there. Anyway, I bid farewell to a wet but wonderful Wilton, and as I drive home the sun starts coming out. So I hope you like this episode, share it, subscribe, all the normal stuff, comments below, please do.